In life, right? It's like you gotta, once you become an adult, right? Like once you jump off the porch, what I like to say, once you jump off the porch in this thing called life, right? As you work to build yourself up, whether you're going to school, you're going into the workforce, the work world, you're you're going through all these different steps in your process, right? You're going through different steps, and it's like as you go through them steps, right? It's like you kind of like you slowly like molding yourself. I personally feel like in high school, this is kind of like the startup process in the sense of how you go at things. You know what I mean? Not so much of like an academics level, but just more so of a like your process in the sense of if you a go getter, if you a overachiever, or if you the type of person that just don't accept things for face value. You know what I mean? It's like you could study something, right? I feel like some people study things like if you're reading a book or taking an online course. Some people just read the book and then that's it, right? Some people read the book and try to make that link or have some type of connection to people's lifestyles or people upbringing. And some people just look at that book like, okay, this is just this just a nothing burger. You know what I mean? And I feel like as you building yourself up from a young adult, you know what I mean, until you just really tapped in with yourself at some point, right? I personally feel like your young adulthood really tells a story of what you truly about. You know what I mean? Because it's like, even for me as a young adult, I always wanted more. You know, I always wanted more. It's like when you talk about like buying clothes or, even as a young adult for me, you know what I mean? Even like I said, just coming up as a teenager, my mom used to buy me clothes and stuff. I didn't really like what she picked out for me. I didn't like having to wait for somebody else to buy things for me at some point in time. I just felt like, man, you know what I mean? I just felt like I can't wait for me to be in position one day. You know what I mean? I just that was like how I looked at things. And it's like I just feel like that's where you're starting to form like your lifestyle to a degree. You know what I mean? I mean, I feel like that's what you're truly doing because some people I feel like as they become an adult, right? Some people lean on others. Some people just kind of like let time go by and they just like, okay, I'm gonna just go through it. I'm gonna just, however life goes, I'm gonna just accept it for what it is, right? Then you have people that's like, man, I'm not accepting what is. Like I want more. You know what I mean? I need more. I want more. You feel me? And it's like how you go about that and how you will let things affect your mindset while you building yourself up. A lot of that, I feel like it can be some good things that can help you, but also it's some bad. I feel like it would be like some like you're gonna go through as you go. It's like you being tainted to a degree for some people. You know what I mean? Because based on our experience, I feel like as we get older, that's what comes out of us. You know what I mean? Like I was reading something, or I think I was watching something a while back, and it was like they were saying that as you go through like relationships with people, and it doesn't work out or things don't go right, eventually, as you get older, whoever you start to date or have a relationship with is kind of, you're not battling the person, you battling the history of that person. You meaning whatever they went through, uh, good or bad, it's going to affect your new relationship, which bleeds into your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So when I think about the Diddy situation with Cassie, when I think about that video, when I think about the history of Diddy, from the little bit, yeah, well, it's been a lot of information out there over the years, like in a sense of, his early starts with Biggie, and you feel me, building up Bad Boy Records, and you know, for me on the West Coast, you always heard rumors, but I mean, I don't know personally any of this information is true or false, but it's just when you look at somebody like Diddy, right? You think of all the power he was able to obtain from the '90s to where he at now, right? So when you look at that horrifying video, that terrible video, which I'm not even going to discuss that anymore, but it's just so disgusting to see that, man. But when I think of somebody like Diddy, right, taking away that event, let's go back to the lifestyle. You feel me? Let's go back to the lifestyle of what that was. In my opinion, I felt like when somebody worked to build themselves up, right? When they work to build themselves up to get into a certain position in life, just imagine the things they go through. That's why how you go about your money, how you go about what you choose to do with your life, I personally feel like it's going to be a gift or a curse for you later on. Because how you obtain your success, how you obtain the lifestyle that you created for yourself, depending on what what door you went through, right? If we're going to say conspiracy or something like that, right? Which I don't believe in, but if you're going to go through some type of door, don't think that what you do in the dark won't come to the light. Do you? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to really think about that. That's why how you build yourself up in the beginning stages of you, especially a young adulthood. You know what I mean? When you first get that first big bag, you know, when you first make it like in life in the sense of where you just felt like, man, everything I've been through, I was able to achieve the things that I want. Just think about that process that you went through to get to that. See, that's the difference from like your average working individual and somebody, in the entertainment, system or something like that. Because usually, in most cases, when people work from a working aspect, when they get to when they built themselves up, it was a long road. If you went to college, you know what I'm saying? You was an intern and you worked under this person for this many years. You know what I mean? You sacrifice this, you sacrifice that. That's a different process than somebody like a Diddy situation, in my opinion. In a Diddy situation where basically you working in the industry where it's already flawed. Let's be honest, right? I mean, we can go back. You don't even take rap out the conversation. Look at it from just a music standpoint. When you go and watch like the Cadillac Records movie with Beyonce, when you watch, the James Brown story. I know I'm taking it back for some young folks, but I'm just saying, I'm just trying to give y'all an understanding of this thought process where I'm coming from. So when you think of music in the sense of it's already unfair. If it puts you at a disadvantage, especially if you don't have any history behind you. The good thing about today era in entertainment is that if you can get popping on your own, you know what I'm saying? If you can get social media popping for yourself, get some music going for yourself, when you go into those executive offices and you're trying to get a deal, usually you kind of get a better contract in most cases, right? That's if you savvy like that, based on your lifestyle, based on your sacrifices, in the sense of I'm gonna build myself to a certain level to where you can't come at me and give me a, you know what I'm saying, a penny deal. You feel me? So when you think of the music industry in that aspect, right? Then you think about Then you have to think about the backdrop. You think of people like Diddy and these major executives, where, let's be honest, from my understanding, Diddy doesn't really make beats. You know what I'm saying? He's a producer. He know how to organize lyrics, like, okay, put this lyric here, put that sound here. He know how to give you the feel, but he's not the one physically making the beats. He's not the one writing the raps. He just know how to put it together. So just think about it from that aspect, where you got this guy like Diddy, who's, let's be honest, he's not physically talented. He's, I would say, musically talented from the ear perspective. He know what it's supposed to sound like. From all the history I have seen over that's online, and you hear about artists and stuff working with Diddy, that's what it is. He just know what he want to hear, right? So think of a person like that. So basically, you telling me Diddy is really untalented in the physical sense of music, right? But he's able to obtain all the success. So think about the steps he had to go through to get to where he at in life, right? Good or bad. You feel me? So you got to really think about, as you building yourself up, what doors do you want to go through? You feel me? Like, meaning, what are you willing to do and not do for you to have a lifestyle that you want? Some of us is like my perspective. Like, I'm a grinder. Like, I'm not going to accept whatever you tell me unless I feel like it's a fair deal. If not, I'll continue grinding to put myself in a certain position, and then we can have that conversation. Like, I'm just that confident within myself. Like, I don't accept whatever you say the average is. I'm not. That's just in life. That's why I said at the beginning of this live, a lot of people, situations. I'm not even talking about Cassie. I'm just saying in general right now, right? But a lot of people, how you built yourself up to get in position really tells the tale for you long term wise. It does. Because some of us want a quick fix. Some of us just want people to put us in position. Okay, well, if they're going to put you in position, what will they want you to do in that process? Not everybody is shady. Not everybody is Diddy, right? But at the same time, you got to think about it. What are you willing to do to get in position for the lifestyle that you want? That tells the tale of everything. Because if somebody else believes in you more than you, in my mind, the way I receive that, if I'm talking about myself, right, that means that I don't believe in what I got going on, and I want somebody else to basically put me in position, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to a degree, which is fine if that's what you want to do. But what I'm saying is, when you do that, you're opening up that door for somebody to take advantage of you, right? Because it's like, if I'm the one with all the contacts, if I'm the one with all the bread, I'm the one with the bag, I'm the one with all the connections, what are you bringing to the table? And unfortunately, some people, now when this situation happened, this is where you get into that space where now you're going to be tested. You feel me? You're going to be you're going to go through some type of testing in life, right? I'm not saying it has to be some type of Illuminati, or, you feel me, some type of crazy ritual. I ain't saying none of that. I'm just saying that when you put your dream in somebody else's hands and you didn't work for it, in a sense of you not willing to sacrifice to put yourself in position, now you have to basically you have to go through whatever steps they want you to go through for them to feel that you worthy of their, you feel me, of their help, of their resources, that bag that they can offer to you. You feel me? And just, and so what I'm saying is this, man. What you choose to do for your lifestyle, remember, what you do in the dark will eventually come to the light. Do you? You know what I'm saying? Like, really think about that, right? Really think about that. Because for me personally, I don't want a quick fix. I mean, that's cool. If it makes sense, okay, we can do it. But in general, I'm the type, man, I'd rather just grind to get in position, bro. It may take me longer. It may not pop the way I want it to, but long at the end of the result, I get what I wanted out of the situation. I'm willing to grind to get to that point. You feel me? I'm not looking for a quick fix. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody you know how you are, you got that one person or that individual or that person around you where they always, man, hey, check this out. This the new thing popping. You feel me? This is what's popping now. You got to do this, and that, and you're gonna get this going. And it's like some of it, okay, all right. I like some of the ideas, but some of this, it just sound like it's just too, you just do these one or two things and you in position. It's like back in the early 2000s, they used to have all these little, these get weight loss type. They used to have these weight loss programs. You know what I'm saying? Where somebody come to your house and they show you how to do a body wrap. You feel me? That's what I think when I hear people talk like that to me. Like in the early 2000s, at least for me, they used to have this. With this, it was this one guy, and he specifically went after older people. You feel me? Like somebody like, senior citizen types. And he used to go to him, hey, you wanna lose weight? Well, I'm gonna show you how to do these wraps. And he'll do a display for older people and have them, wrap up, and then he'll show, oh, look at this. Look, you're gonna wrap your body up and you're gonna use this type of these type of herbs and stuff inside the wrap, and you see you sweating and you're gonna lose weight just by putting this wrap on. You know what I mean? It was like it's going to be that easy, right? And it's like, in theory, okay, it sounds hot, right? But you're not working out. You're not really changing what you're eating. And you're just supposed to put on this body wrap with some type of little oil herbs you put in the wrap, and you're supposed to lose all this weight. Really? It was a straight finesse, bruh. But the way they would offer it to you, right? It would make you, it's like he has the conversation that he has with you, and from my experience, it was like, I know some people with some OGs in here, y'all know what I'm saying, man. They used to have all these different things. I mean, that was one of them, but it was multiple type of little things where they come to your house, they tell you about these programs, you get this person to sign up, you can make this much money, you get that it was like a Ponzi scheme, basically, a pyramid scheme or whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why you got to be careful. You got to be careful with some of these people that be telling you, hey man, just do these one, two things and you gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? Go over here, go do this, go do that. And it's like, okay, sometimes you got to slow it down. You know what I mean? It's like you have to slow things down and look at it from a real life perspective. You feel me? But unfortunately, not everybody have that discipline. And not everybody believe in themselves that much, unfortunately. And this is where I personally feel like those Diddy types, you know what I'm saying? Those Diddy types, that's when they come in. You feel me? Because they gonna come in with the flash. You feel me? They gonna come in with the pizzazz. They gonna come in and show you a certain type of lifestyle that most of us want. Let's be honest. I mean, who don't want to be a millionaire, right? Let's be honest, right? Who don't want to be in a position where if you need to take trips, you need to go places, you feel me? You're not struggling to do it, right? You want to be able to live a certain type of lifestyle you just see fit for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. But how you go about getting it, that's the difference. Do you? Hit that like button, y'all. As you come on in, smash up them likes, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to my channel, I am Sean B. Stoller, man. Let's chop it up. And it's like, what is your lifestyle, man? What is your lifestyle? Because I personally feel like where we at today, I'll always say this, we like in the digital era. This is where we at today. What you do today in this digital era, I'm telling you, this information, I don't know where it's going, but we in a digital era where everything is being recorded. Everything is accessible to a degree. I mean, clearly, if you look at that Diddy situation in the hotel, they said that happened in 2016, right? Even in that Diddy situation, from my understanding, he's supposed to pay 50,000 for the recording, but somehow that information was still available. Whether they got it in the raid from his mansion, no matter however they got it, that information was supposed to be deleted, but it's still accessible. You know, that's why I have gave y'all multiple videos talking about keeping a clean face. You know what I'm saying? What is your digital reputation? Because everything we do right now, you know, you hear the stories of the 90s, but people have to tell you the stories, right? But as we got into the 2000s and 2024 and so on, where we at now, everything is that we in an informational stage where, for one, we creating history, and a lot of things we do online, everything you doing on your phone, your computer, you know what I'm saying? You think you deleted it, but it's in some type of cloud somewhere, you know? It's kind of like the Tesla car. They said inside the Tesla, there's a recorder that records everything that happens in the vehicle and around the vehicle, from my understanding. So, an emergency situation, if they ever need to pull that tape, even if the car get destroyed, everything you discussed or seen or whatever it is, they have access to it. So you think those are the only people who do it? You think Tesla is the only ones that do it? I'm just saying, man. What is your digital reputation? Huh? Do you? But it's like, I feel like this, y'all. How you want your lifestyle, what you see fit for your lifestyle. What are you willing to give up for it? You know what I'm saying? And just be real with yourself, you know? I feel like the reason why a lot of people are getting exposed today for people lifestyles, how they living, right? Is for the fact that people are tired, man. You know, people are tired of going through that door, you know what I'm saying, and getting the result that they're getting. You know what I'm saying? People are tired of going through certain type of situations where it's like you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to experience that. Because even in that video with Cassie, man, it's such gut wrenching and just heartbreaking to see that, man. You feel me? Because what that whole video was showing from on the Diddy side, he been having that certain type of lifestyle for a very long time, man. For any person to run through a hallway with basically one hand holding a towel up and still doing what he did, That's not his first time. I won't believe that. He's been doing something like that for a very long time. So has that been done to Diddy? You feel me? What has he experienced for him to get in position? Now, I'm not caping for him. Don't think this is a cape. Hell no. I ain't caping for no. You feel me? None of that. I don't accept that. I would never accept that. And you can never pay me enough to go through that. See, some of us, unfortunately, what I'm starting to see is that not a lot of us is, which is sad though, man. A lot of us is just, long as you pay them off, you pay them enough money, it don't matter, bro. That's why I don't believe in that conspiracy, because it ain't a conspiracy. It's just that, sir, some of us in life, we just got a dollar amount. It could be the security. That's why you got some of these dudes from, from Diddy camp, you know what I'm saying? The security guards and, producers, where it was cool when they was there. You feel me? Now everything getting exposed, and now they want to come out and say things, 30 years later. So basically, in my mind, the way I take it is that long as you was getting paid, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? As long as you getting a bag in the situation, or it's a big enough bag, or you see a justified bag, you feel me? Long as you get a justified bag, it's cool for somebody like Diddy to do what he did, right? Even in the hotel situation. Whoever had that wouldn't seen that video to if Diddy paid 50,000 to get that video, right? So you telling me to hold somebody at the hotel, all you have to do is pay them a certain dollar amount, and they don't care about somebody else's situation, man. You know what I'm saying? They can care less about it. And it's like, you hear about these things, right? You hear about these things, but once you really truly see it, see, that's the difference. I mean, it's sad that that's where we at in life, but if you be honest, that's how it always been. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear about rumors, you hear about the people going through things, but the difference is once you see it, once, like, it's like once a movie come out, or a documentary come out, you feel me? And you get to see the inside of some of these entertainers' lifestyles. And it's like, for me, I always bring it back to myself. I'm like, man, would I go through that just to get a bag? I'm sorry, bro. I'd rather work at Walmart, man. I'm sorry, man. That's just me. I mean, I'd rather figure it out, man. I'd rather, if I gotta be abused in that type of way, if I have to be, you know, going to certain doors and, you know what I'm saying, being violated sexually and stuff like that, man, I'm cool, bro. I, I'd rather, man, I'd rather just be an average working person, or somebody just working at some corporation and just figuring it out, bro. Whether it pop or not, I'd rather take that route than having to deal with my mental being destroyed for the rest of my life. See, most people don't look at it at this angle. Is that when you think of the Diddy situation? I said this on my last live. When you think of the Diddy situation, right? Even though he's a billionaire, they say, right? Them billions didn't mean nothing to him. Those billions do not mean nothing to that person, because look what they're quick to do. You feel me? Like, really think about that. You have billions of dollars, so you willing to throw away everything you done built for 20 plus years to beat on somebody like that. That's crazy to me. Do you? That's crazy, man. Smash up them likes, y'all. Y'all come on in and smash up the likes, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? Because that's the thing. You got to ask yourself, what type of lifestyle do you want for yourself? And what are you willing to give up to get it? Because even with Cassie, right? Whether she got a 50 million, 100 million, do you think that she's mentally stable now? Just think about that. You can have all the money in the world, but would you want to get violated like that to get it? That's a question. You know what I'm saying? Do you truly want to be violated for years for you to get 100 mil? You know what I'm saying? So for the rest of your life, you have to, those memories won't go away. And that's why for me personally, it's certain things I won't do because I don't want that in my mental state. I can't handle that, man. For the rest of my life, I have to relive that. See, that's the difference between real life and movies, bro. See, in a movie, once you do a movie, they hit cut, it's over with for you. But when you the actual person that go through that situation, how are you supposed to live out that for the rest of your life? You got all this money, but I know at certain times at night, in the morning, in the middle of the day, watching your kids, looking into the sky, you feel me? It's going to hurt. It's going to hit you. And that money can't take that away. Drugs can't take that away. Whatever vice you have can't take that away. The only thing it does is help numb it for that moment. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, what is your life? Do you? And I'm not laughing at that situation. It's just, for me, when it's something that's real dark and something that's real, something I can't really describe or so horrific, I laugh instead of crying, man. That's like my defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? I'm not laughing to laugh. It's just like, man, it's just so horrific. I can't, you know what I mean? It's just hard for me to digest it like that, especially when you see such a visual that was with that Cassie situation, man. It's just when it's so visual to you and so violent, man. It's really no answer for me, man. It's no answer. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, be careful what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? Be careful with. I believe in that old school saying, man. Some things from the old school is right and exact. It all they say whatever happens in the dark come to the light. I agree with. And the other one is be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. But the other part to that in my mind is how you get it is the main thing. Because once you get it, the backdrop of the process of you getting that bag, creating that lifestyle for yourself can be the thing that's going to be a trauma for the rest of your life mentally. You feel me? And that's why I never like that statement when people be like, man, I'll do anything for the bag. You know what I mean? I'll do anything to have this type of house. Like, really? You do anything? You got somebody over there like, like Diddy. Take that, take that, take that. You know what I'm saying? Be careful of the ones who say, hey, man, I do whatever it takes for this lifestyle. And for me to have this type of car, this type of mansion, you don't have somebody over there doing a Diddy dance, but can't wait for you. No Diddy. Do you? You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful of that because I'm telling you got some of these individuals out here that's preying on folks, man. You got people out here that really prey on people, man. in the sense of they looking for the down and out. They looking for the person who don't believe in themselves. They looking for the person who don't see the value in themselves. That's what a lot of these folks, those Diddy types, that's those the Diddy types, they preying on people who don't understand their value. That's who they prey on. If you pay attention, they don't want somebody that's confident. No. They want somebody they can train, somebody they can manipulate. They want somebody that, you know what I mean? When I tell you to do this, this, and that, you do it. You want this record deal, right? And it's nothing wrong for working for what you have, but you know, it should never involve somebody being violated. You feel me? Some type of criminal activity or being violated sexually. It should never involve that. Now, if you're telling me I have to put in this many songs or you know what I'm saying, I have to work this many hours, okay, I give you that. But if you're talking about doing something physically to me that I'm not agreeing to, or something or you pressuring me to do things that I feel uncomfortable doing outside of working hard for what I want, what I need in life, no, I'm not into that. You can't pay me enough for me to do certain type of sexual acts. It's not an option. You know what I'm saying? It's not an option. I'll just walk away. If that means I'm not going to be successful, then oh well. I'm willing to live with that because once you get all the money and you've been violated so much, was it really worth it to have that lifestyle? You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, that's why some people just snap at some point because they can't deal with the mental trauma that they had to endure. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't handle the physical trauma that they had to endure, I should say, because it goes from physical to now after, okay, you're no longer dealing with that physically. Now you're dealing with it mentally. And that's the thing for me, I know I can't handle. I can't handle that mental trauma where you have to relive those events for the rest of your life. Yeah, you got all these millions. Yeah, you could go wherever you want to go anytime you feel like you need to. But that mental trauma is always there. And that's when the vices kick in. That's when you're smoking more, drinking more. Feel me? Having sex with all these different people more because you're trying to numb the pain that you had to endure for your lifestyle. Do you feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's the difference, man. That's the difference. And that's why I titled this video the way it is, this live the way it is. What is your lifestyle? Because everything sound hot, right? It sound hot until you have to go through it. You know what I'm saying? It sound hot until what they tell you have to do for you to get that bag. You feel me? They say, "Oh yeah, you can get that bag. Yeah, you trying to get this money? Okay, cool, cool. We're gonna get this bag for you. Yeah, you're gonna get this bag, but check this out. This is what you gotta do to get to that bag. You know what I mean? And are you willing to do those things? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? Because who don't want a nice house? Who don't want to have, access to finances and, you know, resources that the average don't? Most of us do. You know what I'm saying? Most of us do. But when you look at somebody like Diddy, right? Obviously, all the millions don't mean that much to him because look how fast he's quick to throw it away. Look how fast he's quick to get volatile with you. You feel me? He quick to get real violent and you know what I'm saying, reckless because this is what he's used to. Regardless if it happened to him or not, he continued it. And that's why another reason I don't make excuses for grown people, man. I don't care if I like your music, your video, your album, your movie, whatever you have done for me. I don't make excuses for grown people. That's not just entertainer wise, that's in relationships, whatever. Even my kids. You know, once you become a certain age, man, no. Don't give me a whole bunch of excuses. I don't want to hear that. Tell me the real. Because that's where I live at. I live in real life. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to keep giving me all that fluff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all that to say this, man. You got to be careful what type of lifestyle you create for yourself, meaning how you got to that lifestyle. Because for one, if you have kids or you have people around you that look up to you, you're just creating that domino effect. What they see you do, they're going to get in line and do the same exact thing. You know, what you do affect others. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. You know, that's why some people, you know, they used to living with less because that's all they used to. And that's not, I'm not saying that's what you have to do. You know, it's funny, right? Because when you think about lifestyles, right, it all depends on how you view things. But for me, that's why I don't put a dollar amount on things. Now, of course, you do want to make some money, man. I don't. I'm not one of them guys who's trying to pump that money ain't everything. Yeah, money is everything. Don't get it twisted. I'm not. I'm not saying not to get no bag for yourself. Absolutely not. I am not saying not to. You feel me? Because you need money, man. I don't care what they tell you. Money is important. You definitely need it because whatever you do in life costs money. Everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit in a park all day. That's still gonna cost you money. You're losing money unless you make money in your sleep. Who gonna pay them bills? You know what I'm saying? It's like this, right? You have to be, achiever, but how you achieve the things is the question, and only you can answer that. And that's why I talk about, the value of self a lot because you have to, at some point, you have to figure that out because other people, if you're looking to do business with other people or you looking for somebody to put you in a certain position, it's very important for you to have a value for yourself. Because if you're willing to do anything, endure anything to get to where you want to be in life, you might get it, but how you get it may be a mentally destroy you. You know what I'm saying? That's all up to you, man. I'm just here to give you the information, my opinion, and my experiences, and hopefully it's something you can gravitate to, huh? Hit that like button. You new to my channel, man. Smash up them likes. Come on now. Hit that like button as y'all come on in. You know what I'm saying? Smash up them likes, y'all. You know? But it's really how you see yourself. You know, it's really about what are you willing to give up to get to where you want to be at in life. You know? Because if you cool, and I'm not here to tell somebody, hey man, if you cool with doing whatever it takes, man, do you, bro. Do you, man. I'm just saying, man. For me, for personally, I'm not willing to do anything to get that bag, bro. There's certain things it's just non-negotiable. It's not an option. It's not something I'm going to consider. No. It's just a flat no, no go, nothing, bro. It's not an option, you know? And it's kind of sad because when you think about that, right? I feel like it, that's why I can see why somebody would think a conspiracy in general when it comes to like entertainment. When you look at this Diddy situation, I can see why people would feel that way just from the optics of when you look at that whole situation and you look how many years went by before this actual video came up, right? So on the flip side too, right? Think about how many people knew about this. See, it's so that's why it's like it's crazy, right? Because when I think about that video, right? Think about how many hands was involved with that video. From the whoever that does the security cameras, to management, executives. Just really think about the backdrop of this. You know, I know with the Diddy situation is so pulverizing, right? But just think of the backdrop of that whole situation with the Diddy video, right? Think about from the security seeing that video, right? Then I'm pretty sure it goes to upper management. Then it goes to owners or maybe the owners may not know about it, but like the district manager, because think about it, it's a big time hotel. So this ain't no, you feel me? No disrespect. This ain't Motel 6. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real, right? This is not a Motel 6 that they was at. So what I'm trying to say is this is one of the upper echelons hotel. So just imagine how many people, how many hands this information went through. And then for Diddy, so-called allegedly to pay what 50,000 they said to get this video. Who got that 50,000? Who did that go to? You feel me? So if Cassie, let's say Cassie got 100 million, did the hotel give a percentage of that too? Because it don't matter what contract you sign. It doesn't matter what NDA you sign or what they call it where you can't talk about it. No contract you sign in the court of law, especially in the United States, that enables criminal activity. There's no contract you can sign for that. You can sign a contract saying, "Oh, I won't snitch." You think that's going to be upheld in the court of law? No. No law in America is designed for them to justify criminal activity. Now, of course, things happen, you know what I mean? Let's keep it real, but we just talking about the general senses of United States justice system. The general senses of United States system is that, for one, you're not guilty until you presume innocent, right? And also, they don't try to they're not in business in criminal activity in a sense of if you sign some type of NDA saying that you agree to, not snitch on somebody, you think they're going to uphold that contract? You kidding me? Really? You know what I'm saying? So it's funny when people be like, oh, she signed a contract. Okay, cool. That doesn't mean anything when you're talking about somebody being sexually violated. It doesn't mean when somebody is physically assaulted. That contract is voided when you talk about criminal activity. Like it doesn't make you can't sue somebody if you beat somebody up and you can say, "Oh yeah, you signed this contract. You can't go to the police." What? That's not real, bro. It's no contract that will be agreed upon in the court of law Or if somebody try to sue you saying that, hey man, I beat you, but you signed this contract, so you can't say nothing. That's not real. You can still call the police. You feel me? It's not illegal for you to get the police involved or for you not to say something because you signed a contract and somebody was physically assaulted. You know what I mean? Come on, man. It's not real, bro. You know what I mean? You can't go rob a bank and then tell me, hey, man, I robbed this bank, sign this contract, so you can't say nothing. What? It doesn't make sense. It's like, I was watching this years ago. I think I was watching like Judge Judy or something like that. And this person hired a contractor, a non-licensed contractor, to do work on this house, right? This person did not have a business license or nothing like that. He wasn't a licensed contractor, period, right? Just like some neighborhood handyman, right? And this guy took the handyman to court because he asked him to fix something in his house and it didn't get fixed right. So he wanted to turn around and sue him. So they went to court, right? And then, Judge Judy asked the person, okay, they said, what kind of work the person did in your house? Or he fixed this and he fixed, I think, with the plumbing or something. Something, I forgot what it was. I can't remember exactly, but let's just say it was the plumbing, right? They did all this work in the house and, you know, everything was cool, but for some reason, we still was having leaks. And the parts that the guy fixed, the handyman fixed, they eventually, it wasn't installed correctly or something like that, right? So Judge Judy eventually asked you know, the person that was being sued, the plaintiff, I believe, uh, where's, you have a business license, you know, uh, where's your business license and all this and that. And the handyman was like, nah, I don't have a license. And, the judge was like asking the homeowner, okay, did you know that this person didn't have a license? Yes. Uh, but I still agreed for him to work in the house. And then she was like, the judge was like, well, this case is thrown out because the person you had worked in your house didn't have a license, didn't have a business license. This is something that somebody that was working basically, at your own discretion in your house. You can't really sue them. In a court of law, they can't sue. You can't sue because you chose to have this person work in your house that wasn't licensed. So legally, we can't help you. So the case was thrown out, and the person ended up paying. I think he paid the person, the handyman, maybe like I think $5,000, and then after he had somebody else come back and fix what the handyman did, it ended up costing him like 30,000. You get what I'm saying? So if you have somebody working your house, what I'm saying, illegally, in the sense of not going through the proper steps, you are liable for anything that person do, not the person who did the work for you, because you didn't go through the proper channels, man. So I'm saying that to say this: regardless, whatever you sign, if it's something involving that's something that's illegal, they can't come back and say, "Oh, because you signed this contract, you can't talk." What? If it's something illegal going on, criminal going on, no court is going to respect that contract. Do you? Smash up them likes, y'all, man. Show support to the channel, man. Who bringing this sauce to y'all like this, huh? You know what I mean? I'm in here giving y'all this good game, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as you come on in. Cause we ain't doing nothing but chopping up good game, y'all. That's all we doing over here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like your lifestyle, man. What are you willing to do? You want that nice ride? You want that big mansion? You feel me? You want to be taking these expensive, lavish trips, riding on the PJ? It's all possible. I'm not saying it ain't possible, but how you go to about obtaining it, you definitely got to be careful of that because some of these people is not playing fair, and some of these people prey upon people that don't understand their own worth and their value. It's sad, but it's very true. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I never believed in fairness. You know what I mean? You get what you negotiate. That's how I look at it. Like even working at a job, man, it's all about your presentation. It's all about your work ethic. It's all about your dedication to whatever you're trying to accomplish. You don't have to be the most talented. No. I mean, look at a lot of people that's successful. Even with the Diddy situation, he doesn't make beats. He doesn't write raps. You feel me? But look at all the success that he was able to obtain. So to me, the way I take it is that it's all about your dedication, man. And you believing in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, when you come across these Diddy types, you feel me? You just have to be stand tall on who you are. Just like Cat Williams said it. Cat Williams said it on the Shannon Sharp show. You gotta tell them no. You gotta tell them no. But unfortunately, not everybody has enough confidence in themselves, or they don't think they're going to be able to have that opportunity again. And some people just willing to give it all up for the fame. And that's the sad part because yeah, let's say you obtain those riches. You obtain that success. Now you have to deal with the mental reality of what it took for you to get that bag. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with that for the rest of your life. And that's when the vices come in. That's when you know what I'm saying? The drinking too much come in. The drug use come in. You know what I mean? Some people, addiction comes in. Abuse comes in. I mean, there's so many different things that comes in at that point because what are you trying to do? You're trying to numb the pain mentally that physically you had to endure for the lifestyle that you created for yourself or that was given to you. Do you? You know what I mean? And that's why I say, man, I'd rather just get out here and grind, man. It may not come when I want it to, but I believe in myself that much that eventually it's going to crack the way I want it. You know? I'm not looking for instant success, but I do want success. Hey, now, that's a bar. I'm not looking for instant success, but I do want the success. Do you? Come on, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. You new to my channel. I am Sean B. Stoll. All I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, hopefully some type of inspiration, y'all. Smash up them likes, man. Hit that like button. Man, come on, man. Told you I'm the sauce, man. That's what I bring to you. You know what I mean? I bring that good game to y'all, man. Smash up them likes. Hit the likes. We're gonna keep this rocking. You know what I mean? you know, but I'm not expecting everything to just be handed to me. You know what I mean? I'm willing to wait longer because I'd rather build myself up. Shout out to everybody who just, they won't quit, no matter what they say. See, I'm one of those types, man. I don't care what they say about me, man. I don't care what you ain't big as him, you ain't got this cracking, you ain't got that going. Cool. But that don't mean I'm finna slow down because you said it. You feel me? I feel like that's where the separation in life comes in at. Before the dollar amount comes in, before you get the dollar success, the financial success, it's the mental success you must come with. You have to able to achieve that first. Like in a situation where when people don't believe in you, when people don't see your vision, when people feel like, okay, this is not for you, you have to be mentally strong to endure that. I feel like that's the first part of success right there. That will help you get to that lifestyle that you truly want without you going through any type of door. You feel me? If you want to say it's a door, that's how you avoid those type of doors, because if you believe in yourself, you don't have to do that route. Like I said, your route may not be the most prettiest or handsomest, or you know what I mean? It may not be the door, the type of door that most people want to go through, but I'd rather go through a door of me grinding to get there than me have to deal with a Diddy type. I'm sorry, bro. Do you feel? I refuse to do that, man. You can't pay me enough to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. You know, because the other part of the journey too, right, is that when you building yourself up, you start to go through phases. It's kind of like finances. You know what I'm saying? It's like, think about it like this, right? It's like when you first start making money, right? Usually most of us don't start off making 100,000 the first job. You know what I'm saying? You usually start off smaller than that. Let's say around 30, 40,000, somewhere around that, right? And then eventually you like, man, I want to get to 60,000. But the steps it took from you to get to 30,000 to 60,000, those are all different mindsets, right? You know what I mean? It's like, man, then you see somebody making 100,000 a year. You like, man, I'm trying to get to that level. You know what I mean? That's why your circle is important. Who you have in your circle is important. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. That's why for me, I don't have a lot of people in my circle because I'm the type of person, for one, I work a lot. I always have something going on. If it's not family related, it's work related. You know what I'm saying? Of course, with my YouTube channel, I do this, every other day. I'm dropping videos. So it's like, I don't really have time for a lot of frivolous type things. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for just a lot of BS just because I'm so driven. You know what I mean? I'm so driven in my passion. I'm so driven in my work. I'm so driven when it comes to my family. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't really have a lot of downtime. You know what I mean? For a long period of time, I really hated that. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm starting to get to a point where it's inevitable. I just have to deal with it. See, that's what separates the kids from the adults. It don't make sense for me to come on here and complain about, the things I have to deal with because that's my lifestyle. I'm not gonna come here and cry about it. I'm gonna just continue pushing through it and elevating. That's how I think. I'm not the type to be like, oh, this happened to me today. I'm just so, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, this is your reality. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? I'm more of an action type thinker than just thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this is what's going on. What can I do to make this situation better? How can I get this resolved? And that's where I find my success is in the doing part, not just talking about it, not just just having a conversation in the sake of having a conversation. You feel me? So it's like when you're trying to create or build that lifestyle for yourself, man, what you will find is, from my experience, you will go through phases. Some are good, some are bad, but it's all in the building of your process. Some people want to fast forward that process, and then that's when you run into these Diddy types. Because, of course, it may work out for you. Absolutely. Yes. You can have success that way. But if you're not mentally strong enough to tell those types no when you need to say no, that's when you get in trouble. And in those type of situations, that's why I don't believe in conspiracies, because if you're not willing to do it, what can they do to you? You know what I'm saying? If I got to go back down to the bottom, cool. I'm okay with that. I know what it's like waking up, you know what I'm saying, and having limited options of food in the house. I'm not saying I ain't never starved in my life. I'm not going to say that. But what I will say is I know what it is waking up and having limited options on what you can eat. You feel me? Like you either eat this or it's nothing else to eat in the house. You feel me? I know about that. So if I have to go back to that, I'm okay with that because I believe in myself that much. You know what I'm saying? I believe in myself where no matter where you put me at, when I say I'm the realest in the room, that's what I'm talking about. When I say I'm the realest individual in the room, I'm not making it a selfish thing or hear me roar type thing. No, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm saying that when I say I'm the realest individual in the room, meaning no matter what I have to endure, you know, if you telling me, hey, if you're not willing to do this certain thing to have success, then you got to go back down to the bottom. We can't help you. Cool. I go back down to the bottom. I don't need your help. You feel me? I believe in myself that much. You're not going to get me to do something I'm not willing to do. Straight up. Especially when you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? Some type of sexual act or, you know what I mean? Nah, bro. If I'm not into that, I'm not into that. It's not an option. No matter how much money you throw at me, no, it's no go. You know what I'm saying? And it just, that's why I say when you go through, if you go through the steps of building yourself up, a lot of times you start to gain more self awareness, more self understanding, because you go through things that you start to see patterns of, okay, this worked for me, this didn't work for me. Okay, this didn't pan out the way I wanted to. I'm not going to do that again, you know. And then some people just want the quick fix, you know what I mean? That's why they say, hey, man, get abs in 30 days. You can get abs in 60 days. Just do this. You know what I mean? It's a quick fix. But if you don't maintain that same exact lifestyle that got you those abs, then you're gonna have you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a 12 pack again. You feel me? Because you wasn't disciplined enough. You took the quick route. Now you have to keep going to the quick route. It's like somebody, no disrespect, somebody going out here, they getting what, a tummy tuck. I don't know if that's popular anymore, where they like staple your stomach or something. They make your stomach smaller than the average because you eat less. So it's disciplining you where it's making you eat a limited amount of food. But eventually, from my understanding, your stomach get big again. If you mentally haven't trained your mind to still have that mentality, you're eventually going to gain the weight again. Because you didn't go through your steps. You didn't go through the process of getting that understanding. You just wanted the quick fix. And that's when that take that kicks in. You feel me? Because what somebody is willing to do for you now, not everybody, but some of these people, when they bring you to the dinner table and they brought the dinner table to you, now they like, hey man, I was able to, help you eat. Now what can you do for me? Do you? You know? So what's your lifestyle? Smash up them likes, you come on in, man. Smash up them likes. You're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Once it's live over, tap that live tab and enjoy. I offer a lot of different type of content on my channel, but we dipped in game, we dipped in motivation over here. You feel me? It's a channel where, we talk about trying to uplift, man. Something that we need right now. You feel me? Because there's enough other stuff out there. How about some motivation, huh? Huh? How about that? So smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's chop it up, y'all. How my likes looking? Come on now. How long I've been on for over an hour now, man? Smash up them likes, y'all. My likes looking a little sketchy, man. Come on now. Hit the like button and this I got a poll in there too. Will Diddy go to jail? Hit that poll, y'all. Let me know what you think. Yes or no. Let me know if you think Diddy going to jail, man. I'm just curious because that video, even though they can't the police can't convict Diddy for that video because of the time frame. But on the federal side, from what I'm hearing is it looked like Diddy was, pulling Cassie back into the room so they can actually, from my understanding, what I heard is that that's a possibility that could be considered as kidnapping. I'm not sure. But if the feds want to come after him for that, it might be something they can use or something they can just use for persuading, the public into seeing what type of person Diddy is. You know what I'm saying? When they eventually arrest him, because I definitely think they're going to arrest Diddy at some point. He's definitely going to jail at some point. And that's why I put the poll up, y'all. So definitely answer the poll. Will Diddy go to jail? Yes or no? Just curious to see what people think out there. Because like I said, I think he eventually will. I know with the feds, when the feds and the Homeland Security is involved, they're going to come eventually knocking at your door to bring you in. But when they do it, I'm pretty sure they're going to make sure everything is tight. They're going to make sure the case is airtight. So when they come and pick Diddy up, all that talk he was talking, all that talk he was talking. What he started what King Kong said on the record? He said the feds can't. When they raided the house, they forgot about the house across the street. Oh, really, huh? You said this man on Diddy. What? Oh, really? That's how you feeling? I wouldn't say I'm on it like that though. But what I will say is, man, that video is so pulverizing, man. That video is just ridiculous, man. Anybody that try to justify that, something wrong with you, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely I'm on his head top, man. I'll say that for sure. I'm on Diddy head top because he deserve it, bruh. No Diddy. Do you feel? You know what I mean? I'm on his head top. Yes, sir. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Well, based on that video, I mean, you definitely I gotta say, man, based on that video, I don't think it's anything less we could say about it, right? For real, because hey, I didn't know this though. See, I'm from the West Coast. I'm out here in the Bay Area, man. So, I mean, I always heard rumors about Diddy, but I never knew exactly what was going on. I'm not gonna sit here and say that, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you knew that, where you from? Who was this films junkie outdoors? So we knew this. He was woo. Hey, well, I can't say that now. Hold up now. But what I'm saying is, my thing is this, man. If y'all knew it, where you from? That's why I want to know. Films, where you from, man? Cause I didn't know about this, man. I didn't know about that. I think that if you knew about it, man, why you didn't go to the police, man? That's what I want to know. Because that video was, man, gut wrenching. That video was just like, I mean, I did a live about that video, the other day, and I just was like, I had to pause all through the video because it was so horrific to see, man. Like, what grown man would want to do that to a woman like that? Let alone, he wasn't even trying to fight back. He wasn't trying to fight back. You know what I'm saying? So you can clearly see that she had most likely experienced this with Diddy multiple times, because as soon as he threw her down, she just laid there. She didn't even try to get up. She didn't try to fight him. I mean, we can't hear nothing, but I just feel like any man that would do this to a woman like that, a defenseless woman, you know what I'm saying? I don't condone beating on anybody. You feel me? But just looking at that video, man, it's just like, man, like I said, it gave me trauma just looking at that video, man. That's why it's not on my channel. You know what I'm saying? You can see it on my ex account. Eventually, I'm taking it off of mine on my ex, because man, it's just like something I just mentally, it like takes a toll on you, man. You say man's got a bigger house than the White House. He's doing something wrong. Oh my goodness. Now I don't necessarily agree with that now. That's the I mean, it's nothing wrong for people achieving the things in life. I feel like it's nothing wrong with people going after and making things happen. Now, how you make it happen, that's the question. That's where I'm coming in at. Like I said, when I ask what's your lifestyle, is really asking, is really saying how far would you go for you to have that lifestyle? What are you willing to give up to get that lifestyle? That's really what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some people out here that said, "Man, I'll do anything to get that lifestyle." Really? Like, you got to be careful when people around you say they're willing to do anything for that lifestyle. Because I'm like, anything? Then you had Diddy over there doing the shoulder dance. Take that, take that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You have people that's waiting for individuals, like they say, you trying to make it, come to Hollywood. It's folks that, thousands of people, I'm pretty sure, every day go to Hollywood, go to New York, trying to make it. They want to be successful. They want to be a star. You got some folks out there that take advantage of individuals like that. Especially when you say, "Hey man, I got 30 million. What are you not willing to do?" Like, really? What you not willing to do? Like, yikes. Just saying, bro. But it's nothing wrong, folks, going after their dreams. It's nothing wrong with people achieving more than the average. Because I don't strive. Well, even when I was younger, I'm in my 40s right now. You feel me? Even when I was younger, I never wanted to live average. Like, I grew up, you feel me, in a household with 5 kids. You feel me? A single mama. You know what I'm saying? So I never like just having the basics. You know what I mean? So that's what pushed me to want to go out here and achieve things and try to figure life out to a degree, even as a young mustache. You feel me? Like I just, man, I don't like that. So how you go about it is everything, you know? Like I got this saying I say, what's your digital reputation? Like your reputation is everything. And especially with social media and a lot of information is accessible. You feel me? A lot of information is easily obtained of certain individuals. So your digital reputation is everything. And on top of all of that, you got to deal with the mental endurance that you have to endure depending on what doors you're willing to go through in the game of life. Do you? You know what I'm saying? So smash up them likes, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I am Sean B. Stoller. All I bring to you was nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. Smash up them likes, y'all. Hit them likes, man. Let's keep this thing rocking. Okay, we got a few votes in here right now. We got it at 86%. Yes, Diddy will go to jail, and 14% no. So let's get some more votes in here, man. Let me know. Will Diddy go to jail? Yes or no? Hit the go ahead and hit that poll. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know. Because this is right now, this is the time. I personally feel like whoever put that video out, I think it was the feds. I think if the feds didn't do it, uh, I think maybe the lawyers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody lawyers that's involved with this case put it out because they knew that the statutory limit of when they can convict somebody for this crime is up pretty much. So they can't really use it, but they want the people, the public, to see what type of individual Diddy really is. You know what I'm saying? Or at least the public perception of what Diddy is. And this is one hell of a perception right here, man. You feel me? Like it's going to be hard to find a jury. It's going to be hard to find a jury that won't know something about this video. It's not funny, but just think about that, right? If this go to trial, they have a jury, right? Most people are going to know something about this video. You feel me? Most people will. So before, even if like I said, this goes to trial, before Diddy's lawyers say anything, it's already going to be a public perception of Diddy before he walk into that courtroom, y'all. So he's fighting the battle before the battle even starts, bro. Before the battle has begun, he's already fighting his case. You feel me? So exactly, you're right. Public, yep. Uh, Opinions as a mother, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So don't think that this wasn't a strategic thing. And that's why I don't say some people say this video is a leak. This is not a leak, bro. This was not a leak. This was purposely planted for us to be talking about it. Come on, let's be honest, man. We're in a digital era right now. You know what I'm saying? But most people are online. Most people, use some type of online social media site, you know what I'm saying, and they every day. So they knew exactly what this video was going to do, and it's doing what they needed to do. That's why I'm talking about it now, right? Come on now. Don't think these people out here is not understanding social media. So anybody believes that that's not real, they lying to themselves. The feds know what social media do. They know what we all do out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest, man. None of this stuff is fake, you know? So it's gonna be Diddy gonna have a yeah, he fighting a battle. And you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if he don't try to cut a deal, man. I wouldn't be surprised. I think that might be the best situation. If once Diddy do go to jail and this trial really get cracking off, I think that Diddy probably better off trying to find a way to get a deal with the feds, bro. Cause man, that video, man. If I ever said anything disrespectful to Cassie, which I don't think I did, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You know what I mean? If Cassie took anything or any of people's or anybody surrounded ever seen anything video I did talking about if she was offended, I apologize. You feel me? I apologize because no woman should endure that type of situation like that. I'm sorry. I don't endorse any type. And you know the most horrific thing about that video was the kick at the end, bro. That's just come on, man. That just lets you know he been doing this for a long time, bro, and he never let go of that towel. That's how comfortable he was doing what he was doing to Cassie. He's been doing this for a long time, way before Cassie, and I'm pretty sure probably after Cassie too. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Now, to me, this questions everything. And like for me, when you show that type of violence in the type of manner that he showed it, like I think that I, all them allegations, man, you got to look at everything now. Everything that's out there publicly. Now you got to rethink everything, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, some of it may be some of these folks may be telling stories, may be lying. I'll give you that. But how can you give Diddy the benefit of the doubt right now? I'm just let's be honest. I can give Diddy the benefit of the doubt of anything right now after watching that video. Now, if you didn't see the video, okay, I could see somebody being like, they trying to, they trying to take down another black billionaire. I'm like, okay, I give you that. But once that video dropped, how can you justify anything after that? Let's be honest. Yeah, you said the question is why now? Didn't pay his Illuminati membership or what? Yeah. I think I don't believe in Illuminati, but I'll say this. If there is Illuminati, they tired of Diddy, bro. They tired of Diddy, man. If there's Illuminati, they tired of Diddy, man. Somebody up there is tired of Diddy. If you believe in Illuminati, I don't believe in it, but I think if it is one, whoever Diddy pissed off, it's over, bro. And why now? Why not now? This is the best time. They already raided the house. This is the best time to drop all the dirt because they raided his house. They have whatever they have, right? They built up. Like I said, somebody was saying, I was watching. Man, I forgot the YouTuber name, and they were saying they haven't brought him up on charges yet. I said, okay, just give them time. But the thing of it is, when the feds come knocking, when they come back, they not looking to just try to give a slap on the wrist. So that's why the feds take so much time to come and kick down your door and really arrest you because they want to make sure everything is airtight. Look at give you a better answer. Look at the R. Kelly situation. When they came and picked up R. Kelly, man, they had so many charges on homeboy. Even if I think he beat a few of them, but they anticipate, especially if somebody of a Diddy type to beat some of the charges. But they're going to have so many of them on them, it's going to be impossible for them to beat all the charges. Because you got to think about it. We in America, for those in the United States, money do talk out here. Let's be real, right? And the feds anticipate for Diddy to beat some of the charges they're going to give him. But at the same time, they're going to have it so airtight. He's going to go down for one or two of them. And the one or two he's going to go down for is going to be big numbers, like 20, 10, 20 years. Because when they first start talking about when they raided Diddy house, they was talking about sex trafficking. Sex trafficking has a minimum of 20 years, bruh. A minimum. If you Google what's uh what's the years you can get for sex trafficking in the United States, on average is 20 years, bruh. And Diddy already in his 50s, man. So you telling me if he get anything 20 years, you talking about he won't get out till he almost 80. You think he gonna live that long? I don't know. I'm just saying, bruh. As brazen as he has been, yeah, it's been decades. Yeah. I mean, I have heard rumors. I mean, me personally, I don't know. I think, see, the only thing I have heard in the past, I know you heard about, I always heard rumors about like Kim Porter. I personally don't know anything about it. I know the bodyguard Gene Deal, he out here promoting what Diddy was doing for years. You know what I'm saying? But even with the people like the security Gene Deal and people like that that's been out here talking, I'm pretty sure the Fed's been talking to him too. Because he show out here giving out juicy information, man. And it make me look at people around him different too, though, including Gene Deal. Let's be honest. You got way too much information. You say why Diddy wasn't, why now? I agree. Because if people like Gene Deal had all this information years ago, why he didn't go to the feds? Why he didn't go to the police instead of being on social media? But I'll wait. Hey, man. Told the story of him and Drake. Check it out. Okay, I'm going to check it out. Elliot, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to check that out. See, I have heard about something about Elliot and the Drake situation, but I never physically seen anything. But yeah, I'm gonna check that out though. You said Elliot? Yeah, all right. I'm gonna check out. You said Elliot, I'm gonna check that out. Nobody did, just like R. Kelly. Yeah, man. And see, that's the thing. And that's why, be honest with y'all, man. I'm the type, man. That's why I be so off to myself, because you never know who you, it's hard for me to do business with certain people. Like, I need to, if I was to do a business deal with somebody, I need my contract to be like corporate contract, meaning I need to have words in there where if you get convicted, or you feel me, you facing charges like Diddy, I need to make sure my contract with you is airtight. You feel me? I need to be able to walk away. And if it's something you did that killed off our business deal, you need to pay me. You feel me? I think like that. And if I can't get a contract like that, I don't want business with you. I'm cool. I'd rather just grind it out myself and figure it out, because you never know what people do. And that's why, for me, when it comes to grown people and grown folks and how they live their lifestyle, hey, man, do you. But at the same time, if we doing business together, I need me to have a contract for us to have, where if something that you get me involved in something, and even on my side, if I get you involved in something based on my negligence, I should have to pay you. Just like I want to get paid. If I do business with you and you find out you a Diddy type, bruh, I not only I want out the contract, you need to pay me for the losses of revenue because of your actions. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro. Variety. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, you definitely need that clause in there. I agree with that. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, because man, you got to think like a business, man. I think that's the other problem. So many people be starving for success so much. That's why I say stay away from people that say they willing to do anything to be successful. Like anything, nah, bro. Not in today's era. I'm cool, bro. If that means I got to stay in a small apartment for 5, 10 years before I make it, I'd rather do that than sit here and get this big mansion, and then I got to live with I'm saying, the things I had to do to get to this mansion. I'm cool. I'm good, bro. I'd rather y'all call me broke and then eventually I bubble. You feel me? and I finally get in position. It may have took me 5, 10 years. That's cool. I believe in myself that much. Then to blow up overnight, and I got to do the Diddy dance. Do you feel? I'm just saying. Exactly. Yeah, no, that's why I stay low. Yep, I agree with you. I stay low, man. I stay in my lane. They come when they come, man. I'm not, what I'm saying? I do want success. Don't get it twisted, but how you get the success is important to me. Not to everybody else, but to myself, that's important. For real. Plus, you never can please everybody, man. So why try? You know what I mean? But it's just like, man, I tell y'all, man, it's just like that whole situation is just nasty, bro. For real. Real nasty. And I think Cat Williams said it best, y'all. You feel me? 2024 is the expose year. It is exposing. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm good. I'm good. Yep, hit me. Okay, for sure. Yeah, I'm good, man. Hey, shoot, drop something in that super chat, man. That's how I'm feeling, man. I ain't good right now. I need something in that super chat, the Cash App. You feel me? Show some love to the channel. That's what I need, man. Make sure you smash up that like button. That's what I'm good. I need to be good at, man. I'm looking dry over here. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how you show appreciation. That's what I'm good at, man. You know what I mean? But I just had to come on here because like I said, I did a live the other day about the Cassie situation. I just was like, man, it's just gut wrenching to see that, man. And then on top of that, you see somebody like Diddy with so much power, so much influence, so much access to so many different things in life that the average people will never see or do. And for him to just be so vicious like that, man. I mean, where's the justification for that? I mean, even if let's even flip it around, right? Even if Cassie was stealing from him or stole things from him, does that if somebody stole something from you is and you that Diddy status level, right? Is that wanting like can is that justifying? You know what I'm saying? Can you really justify that action? You feel me? I mean, you don't even have to be a Diddy type. It can be anybody. Like for real though. Like she wasn't even fighting back. She literally just laid there and he continued doing what he was doing, y'all. I'm just like, man, that's rough. Yeah, exactly. I believe they do in some type of capacity. I definitely think that some people make sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? I just think, but it also goes, but think of it like this: people sacrifice because of what they willing to do anything. And to me, that's why I cut it off at. So if you talking to somebody or somebody is talking to you and they like, man, I want the mansion, I want whatever, you feel me? I'm willing to do anything. Those are the type of people you need to separate yourself from. You feel me? Because when some people say they're willing to do anything to be successful, what if that anything involves something happening to you because you connected to them? You feel me? See, I like to break things down simple. You know what I'm saying? Because if they got to sacrifice somebody and you the one next to them, you might be the sacrificial lamb, man. You know what I'm saying? Who say you not? So yeah, I feel like in some point in the future we're gonna have like a minority report, kind of like the Tom Cruise movie, but in the way how you can access certain people information. I feel like eventually we're going to be at a point where you can literally see a whole person background right on your phone, like as they walk past you, or you know what I mean, you're going to be able to find out a lot of information from people that's going to be, accessible, just pretty much just looking at them or walking past you. You could say this person in this amount of debt, this person, you feel me, this person, you saying careers like that, okay. I feel like it's going to eventually be in America, because think about it, that's why I always talk about what is your digital reputation. See, because we already in a digital era where information, like they say, Google me. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to be careful what you saying. It's like even on your phone, you know how you can be talking to somebody and you say, "Man, I'm looking to get I'm looking to buy this certain type of wrench or the certain type of machine I need to clean my windows or fix my car." Next time you on Instagram, you on Facebook or something, now you got a whole, advertisement on the side of your screen telling you about that same piece of equipment that you was thinking about buying. Yeah, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say you gotta tap into my channel, man. I talk good game over here. I got a digital reputation video. I put out 1 and 2. Gotta check me out, man. Tell you, Sean B. Stoll, I'm only here to bring y'all good game and motivation. Do you feel? Yeah, gotta check me out, man. You know what I'm saying? When you want real conversations, I'm the guy. But yeah, you gotta be careful of that, man. But I think that's eventually what we heading to. You know what I'm saying? The physical dollar eventually, it's I think the physical dollar is going to be here, but eventually you're just going to walk in like the Minority Report type movie where it scan your eyes, your fingertips or whatever. It's going to say, "Hi, B Stola. Are you looking to buy the sweater that you bought yesterday? Did you want to buy something similar like that today?" You feel me? You're going to walk into the store and it's going to know all your information. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Let's think about it. Like if you, especially in California, like I said, I'm in the Bay Area. In California, man, when you are like a sex offender or something like that, you have to register. And it's a based on the community you live in, you can find out if a sex offender is living close to you. There's a website for that. And then you can boycott them coming to your area. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's certain communities, like HOA communities. There's certain HOA communities that do not allow certain type of individuals with a criminal backgrounds in the area. You know what I'm saying? So you think, just imagine what that level of security is going to be in 20 years from now, 30 years from now. Come on, man. Just saying, man. People got to wake up, man. Exactly. Bad credit, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. That's what I'm saying, man. And it's like, that's where we at. Like I said, when I talk about digital reputation, it's your credit score, it's everything. You know, that's why with my kids right now, you know what I'm saying? I got a 5 year old. Once my 5 year old turns 13, I'm gonna put her on my credit card. So when she turned 18, she already got A1 credit. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. That's the type of mentality we're supposed to be working with right now. We're supposed to be trying to adapt to this new world order that we in, because credit, your digital reputation is everything. Try, dude. Anybody don't believe me? When you trying to book a hotel, when you trying to go to Vegas, you trying to book a plane ticket. Try booking it with cash. See how that work out for you. You feel me? Try booking that with cash and see how that work out for you, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, okay, where's your major credit card? Even certain rental cars, you when you're trying to rent a car, some rental car places do not want you to use a debit card. They want you to use a major credit card. You feel me? Because with a checking account, a lot of times you can close it or freeze it. But with a credit, if you liable or something, it's easier for them to charge you for it when it's on a major credit card. Yeah. Come on now. Yeah. So you can't say flowers for my kids' graduation with cash. Yeah. Well, you could give them the cash, but eventually you got to go put it in the bank, though. You know, you feel me? The cash. I'm not saying cash is not worth nothing. I'm just saying when you're trying to conduct business with the cash, they don't want you to physically give them $100 bills. They want to put it on some type of card. You feel me? That's what they want. You know, the cash is cool. When you trying to do, I say this, cash is great when you trying to bargain prices down. You know what I mean? When you trying to, when you trying to get a discount on something, especially at like like a discount, like a store, a mom and pops type place, or somewhere where you can negotiate the price. Cash is great for that. You know what I'm saying? Because then you can talk down the price, and you can keep it moving that way. Yeah, that's cool. But when you talk about these major corporations, nah, cash ain't gonna work, man. They want a card. You feel me? They want a piece of plastic or a metal American Express Gold card. You feel me? You know what I mean? That's what they want. They don't want that cash, bro. You know? And that's the thing. And that, to me, that's part of you maintaining success. That's how you building, what I'm saying, value in your family, is that you have to, like I said, you got to go out into the world, especially as a man. I feel like as a man, when you have kids and family to support or whatever, it's important for you to go out into the world, go through what you go through, and bring the information back to your family. You feel me? The positive information. Bring the positive information back. Hey, man, I did blase blah. I was able to obtain this much information and knowledge and resources. Now I'm going to bring it back to the community, bring it back to the family. Okay. This is what I did to gain some of the success. We ain't talking about that Diddy talk. You feel me? No Diddy. You feel me? I'm talking about positive and motivational things. That's what your family need. Feel me? That's part of, you know what I'm saying? Building wealth, man, is knowledge. That's what's important. And that's why I mentioned the credit card thing, because a lot of people don't know that. Once you get a credit card and you got kids, once they turn 13, 14, whatever, get them kids, put your kids on your credit card. And you can set a limit on there too, so they can't go over a certain dollar amount. So you know what I mean? That bill don't get too high. But what you're doing is creating a digital reputation for credit. So once they turn 18, they already got credit history. You feel me? And that means something when you're talking about buying a car. That means something when you're trying to finance a house. That means something when you're trying to open a business. Come on, man. Do you feel? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all gonna get me into my real B Stoller bag, man. I was just trying to keep it on this conversation, but that's how the game go, though, man. Smash that like, hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all want real game, man? We could chop up good game now. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? But that means something when you're talking about, trying to build your family up and trying to break away the old habits. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something else too, right? Since we on that topic, I'm 45, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of my family, you know what I'm saying, that's older than me, I felt like in general, right? They failed us, man, because I was never taught credit as a young man. You feel me? I was never taught how, what the importance of credit really truly is. Like breaking it down the way I'm breaking it down. You feel me? Like we was taught earlier, especially as young black people, from my experience, we was taught how to survive. We was never taught how to build. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they didn't teach us how to build things. I mean, and I say collectively, I'm not saying everybody, but I'm just saying, especially from my personal experience, I was taught how to survive, not how to build, man. And I mean, that's good. But once you out of survival mode, what then? You feel me? When you're not struggling for your next meal, when you're not struggling to pay your rent, you feel me? What do you do with that extra money? You can sit it in a savings account, but that's cool, but you don't really gain no interest. You get 0.01% on the dollar you save in the saving account. That ain't beneficial to you. It's beneficial to the bank, but it's not beneficial for you long term. I don't believe in an old savings account. You feel me? I believe sitting it in some type of uh stock uninvested account, you feel me? Where you can gain money off your interest at a higher rate than a regular savings account. That's your Robin Hoods, you feel me? Your Robin Hood, you can put $500 in a Robin Hood account, non-invested, meaning it's not going into any stock, so you won't lose it, but you gain a higher interest rate than you would in a traditional savings account. Come on, man. That's just basic information right there, man. I didn't even get taught that. But I give him a little credit. Robinhood plays, apps wasn't like that, wasn't around when, you know what I'm saying, when I was a young mustache. But I'm just saying, we was taught to survive, but not really how to build. You know what I mean? And that's one of the reasons why I created this channel. Exactly. Nah, yep. Not to survive, but to succeed. Yeah, exactly. Because it's like once you build yourself up where you're not struggling or you surviving, but that's not the only thing. You're not just only into survival mode. It should be something else in play too. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Family bank, trust funds. Yep, to figure it out. Exactly. Come on now. I mean, how many people, I experienced this personally. How many folks who have grandmothers, you know, because I had some awesome grandmothers. I ain't gonna even lie. You know what I'm saying? I had a grandmother, Ella. She did well for herself. She was a nurse. She bought a house. You feel me? She had money and stuff like that. But when she passed away, she didn't set up a trust for the house correctly. You know what I mean? She had money in accounts, and so when she passed away, and some of my family members was fighting over the money. About time it broke down to who it need to break down to, a lot of the finances and money was gone. You feel me? Nobody was making payments on the house. You feel me? It had a reverse mortgage on it. So then how end up losing the house, everything, because the finances on the back end wasn't in order. And then you have greedy family members. Once somebody see that they have access to certain, finances, and the paperwork is not set up correctly for everybody to get a percentage of it if they're entitled to, right? So that's why I'm saying it's important, man. Once you start making money out here, you need to have a trust. You can even do a will. You need to have something in play where, if you're not here anymore, for some reason you pass away for whatever reason, you have certain things in order, because as you gain success, as you gain property, as you gain you know what I'm saying, land or whatever, you have to think more of a business, less of survival mode. So think of, okay, if I'm not here, if I got kids, I got family, if I want to leave them things, how is that going to break down if I'm not here on this earth no more? Feel me? I'm just saying, man. That's a different show. I got a different live for that, man. You got to tap back in with me. We're gonna get into that one too. But yeah, man. What is your digital reputation? Do you feel? Yeah, man. So yeah, I appreciate y'all time, man. You know what I mean? We've been on here for almost 2 hours, man. Hey, man. I told y'all, man. You come over to Sean B. Stoller, I might do an hour, I may do 2 hours, I may do three, man. You just gotta tap in with me. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like, you know what I mean? And when I go live, I always try to bring y'all something, at least a different perspective than what you currently get out here. You feel me? At least from my point of view. Yeah, yeah. Got to get a team. Yep, get a team gas. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm always down for a conversation, man. You can always hit me on my either email, SeanBstoller@yahoo.com. You can email me there. Sean B. Stoller on Instagram. You can DM me on there. So yeah, man, I'm always down for a conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that big, so you can always connect with me. And if it makes sense, I'm down, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. I ain't down with a lot of trolling type stuff. But other than that, I'm good, bro. If we talking real conversation, you feel me? Grown man business. I'm always down for a conversation for sure. Yeah, so you can hit me, Sean B. Stoller at yahoo.com, uh, or Sean B. Stoller on IG. You can DM me there, man. I'll fight, you know what I'm saying? Hit me on any one of them. It's all good. We can always talk business for sure. But I appreciate you, man. Shout out who got in the building. I'm about to shut it down in a minute though. Give a couple of shout outs. Who we got in here? So King Me 83. Shout out to King Me 83. Who else left some comments in here? Who else we got in this building? Yeah, we got Film Junkie Outdoors. Shout out to Film Junkie Outdoors. And Brianni J. Shout out to Brianni. Oh, that's my mod. What's up, Bri? Appreciate y'all, man. Had a couple of people in the building, man. We actually did pretty good today, man. I want to thank each and every one that watched this live. If you watch it on a playback, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all drop something in the super things. If you watch it on the playback, the cash app, the super chat, man, I got it all for you, man. That's how you support the channel. And always leave comments. If I don't get it, if I don't read it live, anybody leave a comment. I try to respond even when the live is over. I always respond back to any decent comment. I definitely will respond. So just know with my channel I'm real personal. So I try to make sure I respond to all the comments. So I appreciate y'all time this morning. You feel me? I'm Sean B. Stoll. Until next time, y'all. Peace.